No one ever really dies. You believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now. Almost over now. Woo! Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
63, 63.
Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see like me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got his shot, he not. City on fire soon as he got free. He came back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Yeah, with other southern rapper hood than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. Rapping by I'm moving the bridge. Talk about now we're doing it quick. Every face you gon' be suing it quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of the time. I cop a thrown down hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, man. Make it better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beat what you mean? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2. Free to play a little 2 on 2. If you do Apple what I do, you'll be hitting the dirt. They got it. That can get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. You put the checker lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Fuck the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm
should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. When we get active, yeah, when we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Do it again, 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 do it again. Stop talking.
But that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you're laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave off the brain, still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? It's all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. The old man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Wanted over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's just for real, like my mans in them. Who get it all with the strength for their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put him in the stand. You keep off. That you trying to end up. If I end up there, I end up. Did you just soft type? What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done bigger the mud, and we bigger the slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When the finish, everybody come out. When the body burn out, so then you shut out. I'm a out. Running his mouth, I'm a young out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. So who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma with me. The best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose the fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, get me outside. Get me outside. Get me outside.
your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you...
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Five DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Hey, Silver. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 4th down, Hurts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
319. Over. 319.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking quickly here.
88.
Rodgers going to throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
319.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That's who is rocked. That ball's free. And the Eagles get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
47-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Check 30.
Warren once more. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. Fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
And with my type of don't you get involved? Hey, I'm not sure I seen them all. Take a risk or take a trip. No, I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. All down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He can run it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, run with Barkley. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Air it out on third. This one's caught. Smith has it. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set to go now from the 35.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck on a look to his back. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's Hurts once again. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Great, set.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help him get some points here going into the half.
42-yard attempt.
Connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play,